Hey everybody, happy Friday night. It's Knit Night with Louise and Jocelyn here on the Wildflower World YouTube channel. It's the weekend. I'm so
It is the weekend.
excited.
Watch. And instantly I become a professional YouTuber. Because look, there's a microphone.
There's a microphone. Look at that.
Look at that. Guys, I'm going to be eating on stream tonight. Just go with it. Just go with
All
it. It's
right.
fine.
It's Friday night. It is pretty laid back. Yeah,
Well, and we have a check-in, and there's nothing to check in with. So
I
it's
know.
mostly a visit and pick new things
That
episode this time around.
exactly, because for once this worked in my favor because I was thinking, I'm like, what was I supposed to have done for tonight? And I'm like, typically I cannot remember what I or we voted on. Oh,
I'm
darn.
so bad.
Okay, well, yeah. Anyways, well, okay, we'll worry about that when we get to that part.
What are we
Um,
worrying about?
oh, I don't have any projects up here.
Well, I figure, if I've got a man and babble for a hot second while you run downstairs,
I could run.
not the end of the world.
I could run down. Ooh, yeah, I could maybe run down. I could run down. Anyways, let's see. Some people are filing in here. It's Friday night. Oh, perfect for knitting. Hi, Liz and Sally and Nikki. Oh, it's gonna be so fun. And tomorrow we have got our crochet
Oh, we
Zoom
have so much stuff going on
call
this weekend. My weekend is packed.
with all fun things
Packed. It is the pre-birthday weekend crazy.
where you start to celebrate your birthday, just not
Well,
in
family will
full.
call over the weekend if they've got
Yeah,
weekday jobs. So, like, some of my cousins will reach out over the weekend because for them it's easier to do that. And that makes total sense. I'm the same way. Like, what works best with your schedule?
yeah,
I've had some presents show up from friends. I have more presents incoming. I've got presents that just shipped. I don't like cooking on my birthday week, so I try to prep as much as possible up
yeah.
to my birthday. So I take like my birthday and the 5 following days off as much adulting as possible. So there's always that cram to get a really good deep clean in before I take the break.
Yes, yes, yes.
Basically, I'm prepping for holiday. I'm prepping for holiday.
That's
I'm not going anywhere. I'm not doing anything. I just want to do less.
you're having a birthday staycation.
I am having a birthday staycation.
I
That doesn't
like
mean I'm
that.
not streaming. It doesn't mean I'm not streaming on Twitch for like an obscene number of hours next week because it's what I do most of like for 4 to 6 hours a day at this point. Like it's not that I'm not going to stop crafting. Like I'm going to be doing all the usual stuff. I just don't want to cook. I'm up to 2 cakes for no other reason than I feel like I would like to alternate my cake options during the week. So I've got 2 cakes cut up and frozen in the freezer.
Yeah. Oh, good.
So I
Well,
can just
that
take out a
sounds good.
slice when I want it. I got a birthday stream with Diana. There's podcasting things going on. So like there's a lot going on.
But see, that's like work, but it's not work. It's work
It
you
is.
like to do.
I
And
have
that's the difference.
cheeseburgers to eat.
Well, that's important.
I'm so hungry. Oh my God.
Well, I'm going to try and crochet a square while we chat tonight because
Totally
in
fair.
preparation for tomorrow's check-in,
I know tomorrow's check-in. Whew, at noon my time, right? Yeah.
noon your time, 1 Eastern time. So I have sent out most of the email links. Pravina, I think I sent to you and Sally and Nikki. Mary, I'm going to send yours to you in Messenger. I have not done that yet. Hi, Emma.
Was that the first
Oh,
link you sent me?
yes, that was the first one.
I was
Yes.
like, two, maybe something went wrong. So I clicked the most recent one you sent me and I was like, okay, never mind. I won't delete the first one then. I need
No,
to
I
have
know.
that.
I
Okay.
was thinking about that when I sent it, and then I thought, okay, no, that I did that in the right order. Crochet one first, and then this one. You'll click on the one that's at the top. Should
I
be,
tend to pick the newest one when you're sending me stuff just in case something's gone wrong, right?
yeah. Yep, that's
No.
always good. Now, okay. Emma, I saw Emma, so this is not crochet, but Emma, I saw your picture of all your toy knitting or crochet. I'm assuming most of it was probably crochet, or was it all knit? There was like
I
this
haven't even started my toy for the
this
month.
big, like a whole like couch full of little stuffies. It was huge. And Emma, she said this challenge was made for her. So I can't wait to see what you make this month. Oh,
I
Nikki, you
have
got your
plans.
email? Yay.
Don't worry, I have plans.
You have plans? I have plans too. I actually haven't started mine, but I'm doing the tiny windowsill cat. Tiny windowsill cat? It's something like that name. So I might work on her.
I'm covering my mouth so you guys don't see me chew. So hungry.
Oh my gosh.
I'm making that stuffed couch Kleenex box cover. I gotta make it. I gotta
I
make
want
one.
I want
I
to see
just
that.
gotta.
You have to
And I
post a picture.
think, oh, absolutely, I gotta pick a yarn for it first. And I think I'm gonna try to make the emotional support dumpster fire plushie too. Because I feel like I want a stuffed dumpster fire
Well,
just
who
to have
doesn't?
around when days go bad.
Some days you just feel like you need that, right?
And I've got red and I've got gray. So like I can make the dumpster and the
So you could
fire.
really do it.
So like I could really do a dumpster fire. There's also a non-cooperation brick pattern floating around. It's a crocheted brick. Is what it is.
That's funny. Well, I'm also going to do the Granny Square chicken because Susanna
Mhm.
was so kind and gifted me the pattern.
Oh, that was nice.
I know. So I'm taking that with me next weekend. I'm going away girls' weekend. Cheryl and I will be podcasting Saturday morning from our retreat house that we have done the last couple of years.
Hmm,
So that's always fun. We may have done some
that's
yarn
excellent.
shopping. Ooh, we will. We will have some fun
Uh,
things
Me and
to
Diana
talk about.
may have ordered birthday yarn last week. It
Oh,
may have shipped this week. It may
may
be the
have.
exact same freaking color in two different yarn weights.
Oh.
No,
And
it is, guys. It
yours is
is. It's mine's fingering, hers is DK, same freaking colors, and we each got a sock skein in the same color all by ourselves. And then we compared carts and started laughing.
that's hilarious.
I was
You
like, how is that even a thing?
know you know your best friends when.
Yep. I'm like, it's a sign. She's like, well, it's some anyway. Oh my God.
That's hilarious. Oh, Mary says you can't make it tomorrow.
Oh
Oh,
no.
well,
Oh, that's
that's
sad.
that's all
It's
right.
okay. It's
We'll
only
miss
the third
you.
check-in. I almost completely missed the second check-in. There's still what, 9 more to go?
There's a lot more to go, even though it's already March.
Already
Like this is
March.
the
How is it
first
the third
Friday of
month?
March.
How is it the third month of the year already? Where did January go?
I
Yeah,
know.
time
Does
just
it
gets
not
faster.
just seem like we were crafting for Christmas?
Just the other day. Yeah.
But like just
Yeah.
literally. And now here
Hmm.
we are in March and spring is around the corner. Very exciting. We should be
If
doing
anybody's wondering, they're Beyond Meat patties.
Oh, those are yummy.
So I buy the Beyond Meat ground because it's cheaper, and then I just make patties out of it.
Yeah, that's great.
So, yeah, with a
Oh,
slice of fake cheese and buns that I can eat.
Ashton's asking if you girls ordered yarn from Erin. Not for your birthday yarns? Ooh, where's it coming from?
Smiling sheep,
Who, where?
smiling sheep, smiley sheep, smiley sheep.
Smiley sheep. Okay, I haven't heard it. So are they
They're
dyers?
from their dyers from Alberta. They are very small. Like they're just getting into the business end of it, and
Oh,
I love them. They're a mother-daughter team. And they're so freaking sweet. And Diana was like, where are we going to order from this year? I'm like, we're going to order from the ladies who, when I come through at the Fiber Festival, stop to describe colors to me with more description than the word it's red.
yes, isn't that
They
nice?
don't point and say over there. They take me over and they tell me the colors and they describe the colors very, very, very well. So I was like, so we're supporting
Uh,
them. And Dinah was like, yes, we are. Just like anybody who's going to stop and not go, oh, it's red, but actually give you the color so that you can understand what it is you're trying to look at. She's like, yeah, we're ordering from them. I'm like, yes, we are.
nice. Well, you've talked about them before, or maybe you and I just chatted about them when some night when we were just chatting ourselves. But yes, I remember you saying about a mother-daughter team just starting up. So that's amazing. That's good.
They're
Well,
delightful. Yeah.
definitely you'll have to post
Oh,
that
I'm so
when
excited.
you
I'm
get
so
that
excited.
yarn. Have to
Well,
see that
I've
too.
got I've got birthday yarn that I ordered for my, like I got, so my mom asked me what I wanted for my birthday, and I said yarn. She said fair. So I got I got two sweater quantities for my birthday this year. Um, and
Ooh,
the second one's coming from Daria of Cloud9 Fiberworks, which is a Winnipeg local. So I was like, I know what I want. I want your Great Pumpkin colorway. I want it on the sparkle base. She's like, of course you want it on the sparkle base because I'm 12. I want a sparkly purple. I want a sparkly Charlie Brown Great Pumpkin story colorway themed yarn.
sometimes you just need that, don't you?
What you need in your life. So
I
I'm
think
currently
so.
waiting. She had to go do her big thing for her, like, 'cause she's got a job, and then the Cloud9 is right now for her. It's a side hustle for her till it grows big enough.
Yeah.
But I've known Daria for years. So she got home and her sparkle base is back ordered. She's like panic emailing me. She's like, "Oh, it's back ordered." I'm like, it's fine. Like I can wait. I know it'll get here. I'm not worried about it. I know what I want, and that's it. And I've paid for it, so it will be mine.
You'll just get it when you get it.
I'll get it. I get it. Let's be honest. I talk with Erin all the time, and I'm sitting on like three sweater quantity orders. And she's like, "When do you want me to dye that?" I'm like, "I don't know. When do you got time for it?" I don't care. It'll get here when it gets here.
Well, that's good. At least, yes, you are
Well, I'm
patient.
pretty chillaxed about it with indie dyers because I am very much aware of how much work it is.
Yeah,
I'm like, I'm not going to get mad. I'm not going to get insistent. Like I know how much work that is. I know how much work it is. No, you just get it to me when you can get it to me. That's what matters.
there you go. Well, that's good. Well, that's so. What day is your actual birthday?
Monday. I will be 42 on Monday.
Woohoo!
That's right. I'm still in my baby 40s, peeps. I'm
Yay!
still in my baby 40s, this by myself. So no, I'm not pouring the ginger ale into a glass. I'm just going to drink it out of the bottle because I don't share this with anybody.
The perks of living on your own and being 42 and being like, F it. I'm like done
I
with
don't care.
it.
I don't care. And I asked my mommy years ago, and she said birthday cake was perfectly an acceptable breakfast on one's birthday. So I'm having cake for my birthday. And my mommy said it was okay. So it's fine. I cleared it with management. I have another burger to eat because it's just two burgers for supper tonight. So I'm going to keep eating. I feel so bad about it, but I'm so hungry.
Oh no, go ahead. I'm trying to figure out. I think I was like all excited. I don't know, the last time I said that I had crocheted a granny square without needing my pattern. Well,
Yep.
guess what?
Having
I need-
problems?
I needed my pattern
That's
tonight.
fine.
I'm like, was there chains here? Was there this here? I don't know. I don't know. Anyways, I think I did that wrong. Do. Oh well, we'll just see.
The
We'll
good
just,
news is, because we took February off, we can just jump right into making decisions and we can do a wide open field and do a couple of polls and we can talk to people what we're vibing because I'm not sure what I should be working on this month. So
well,
I pulled it all out.
did you?
Yeah, my coffee table's covered. Just absolutely covered.
Well, see, and I've only what I've started 13 things and I have finished some of them.
Mm.
So, oh, okay, got that, I got that, I got that.
There's
Let
also the deep whips from like last year and the year before and the year
there,
before and the year before.
yeah, I don't want to think about those.
I don't know how many years before we gotta go.
There's, yeah. Now I'm gonna stick with this year because I'm really
Mhm.
to, um, trying to get things done. That's what. Oh, well, I'm not doing this right, you guys. Back to the drawing board. This is what happens when you don't crochet every day. You
Are you
forget.
doing a basic
What?
granny square?
Yes, I am tonight, right now. Oh, okay. Oh, no, I did two. Look at that. No, I didn't. Okay.
You want a magic loop. So you want a chain of four, slip stitch the chain of four to get your circle. You want to chain up two.
Yeah,
Then you want to do two double crochets into your magic loop.
yeah,
That's going to make your first cluster, your chain and your two double crochets. You're going to chain two, Then you're gonna do three double crochets,
Yeah.
and then you're
Yeah.
gonna chain two, three double
Yeah.
crochets, and then you're gonna chain two, and you're gonna connect to that chain two stitch you first started off with to make your little square shape.
Okay.
Because
I've
you want
done.
three clusters of three double crochets and one cluster that has a chain two and two double crochets.
Okay. Got it. I did
Yeah.
that. I did
Yeah.
that
And
right.
then you chain up two.
Yeah.
I like to flip my work. It helps keep my rectangles rectangular.
Okay. I'm
Things
not.
are less likely to drift one way or the other. Then you're gonna do a chain. Yeah, you're gonna do two double crochets, a chain two, and two double crochets into that chain two space you just chained up from.
Yes.
Yeah. And then you're just gonna go around in that space that you have between your first and second cluster in your first row. You got that little gap. You're gonna put
Yeah.
three double crochets into the gap, and then you're gonna do another corner, which is three double crochets, chain two, three double crochets, and repeat around till you get back to your
So
work.
after I do my corner and then I move to the next corner, do I have to put double like chain
You have to
stitches? Chain
you'll
two?
have to put you don't have to do a chain two. You have to put three double crochets, chain two, three double crochets. Because what you're doing is every round is that corner gets farther from the other corner.
Right. See,
So
this is
you end up putting an extra cluster in every row you increase.
this is right now, this is the tricky part for me is not
Mhm.
knowing if you just do like your three double
I
crochets
don't even have
and then
any
go to the
squares
next
here. Oh
phase
no,
of
that's a
three double
lie.
crochets or if I have to do chains in between all of them.
You don't have to do change in between. Some people do, some people don't. I do not.
Okay.
So you can see my granny square
Mm-hmm.
are just made up of corners, which are three
Yep.
double crochet, chain two, three double crochet.
Yep.
And then in between each of my clusters from the row
Yep.
below, I put three double crochets in.
Okay.
But I
Okay.
don't do a chain
In
space
between.
in between.
Okay.
You don't have to. You can, but you don't have to. Some
Okay.
patterns will have you chain, some have you don't chain. Just depends on their preference for their granny squares. I
Okay.
like the look when there is no chain, so I don't do a chain.
Okay. I don't think I was supposed to chain, except just in the corners, I think. So
Usually
that's what
it's
I will
just
do.
chaining in the corners.
Okay. Okay. That's what I will do. Thank you. I'm back
Yeah.
on track. I'll see if I
Yeah, we
can get that.
recorded today for Wednesday's release. Oh, time is
Did
weird for
you?
me in recording. Yeah.
Yay. That's exciting. Something to look forward to. New podcast. All right. Oh,
Mhm.
I should check the chat, shouldn't I? Oh, Emma says happy birthday, Jocelyn, on Monday. Sam is in here. Okay, I'm gonna scroll
Thanks,
back.
Emma. I didn't want to respond when my mouth was full of burger. That would have been rude.
So Emma says all of her stuffies were crochet. It was pretty impressive picture. Therese, how are you? How was your summer? Is it coming to an end? We're starting to get ready to swap seasons with you. So,
Oh, tragically.
Nikki, Emma's picture was epic, wasn't it? It was incredible. Oh, Emma's already posted some finishes in the Ravelry thread. Oh my gosh, Emma, I can't wait to go see them. That's so exciting.
Yikes, that was loud. It's okay.
Oh, sockless. So Emma is sockless on
Okay.
Ravelry. Emma, do you like Emma or do you go by Emma Jane? I guess I should ask you
Mm.
that. Ashton. Oh, yes, you're from Erin. Liz. Hi, Liz. Liz says, I'm almost done. Oh, with a bunny's body. Uh-oh, when I accidentally pulled a needle out and had to restart the head.
Whoopsies.
Oops. Oh, well, at least it should be tiny, right? It shouldn't be a whole bunch of stitches. Does that help make you feel better?
At least it's smaller than the bunny body.
Yeah, there you go.
Take what you can get from it.
There you go. That's right. Hi, Sam. Sam, how's your double knitting going? Hi, Jude. Jude, I sent you an email for our Zoom call tomorrow.
Mhm.
Cindy. Hi, Cindy. I sent you an email as well.
I'm
Oh, Cindy
excited.
says, I wish I was 42.
Then
Oh,
everyone's like, "You're so young." I'm like, "Okay, listen." From the perspective of my niece, I'm ancient. So it is a matter of perception.
That's right.
And while
Uh,
I am not in the older decades yet, I'm making my way there. 42 is nothing to sniff at. It's a lot of work to get this far.
it is. Yeah, I think you just got to be happy with what you've
And
got.
I'm blessed to get this far. A lot of people don't. Even in this day and age, a lot of people don't make it to my age.
It's true. It's
So
true.
I'm still super lucky and in a vast 1% of being beyond privileged beyond belief,
Yep. My
comparative
dad,
to most people on the planet.
my dad had a birthday yesterday.
Mhm.
Had a big birthday. So we are doing a birthday party on Sunday for him.
Yeah, my dad turned 65 this year.
Yeah. My dad turned 80.
My grandpa's 85.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's pretty normal in my family to have children in your 20s.
So, yeah.
So
That's good. Every birthday you get is a gift.
every birthday's a blessing and you're not guaranteed it. So it's
Right.
and it was a lesson driven home to me in high school. Our valedictorian went home with the flu and died over a weekend, just before we graduated in grade 12. So, like, we were very, very visibly reminded that you are guaranteed nothing.
Yeah, it's a sad reality. Yes. You just
And
gotta
I know my graduating class and I harp on everybody about masks and staying home when you're sick because we know how dangerous it is.
it can
We
happen.
know
Yeah.
how dangerous it is.
True. It is true. That's why you got to just enjoy every day.
Enjoy every day and celebrate
Appreciate.
that I made it to 42. Because, man, I have tried really hard not to get this far. It's
Well,
so klutzy.
ooh. All right. Who else
Uh,
is in the chat? What's everybody knitting tonight?
that is a good. Once I'm done eating, I'm going to be working on a sock. Like, who am I?
So Emma says, and that's why I shouldn't make granny squares while watching. Yes, I just follow all those directions on my project. Yes, I know. I gotta be like now that Jocelyn's got me on the straight and narrow, I think I should be good. Oh, Emma's fine. Okay. That's right. Only get Emma Jane when in trouble. Isn't that the truth? Oh, Tree says yes, summer's starting to come to an end. Thank goodness. Looking forward to the cooler weather. I know. It's always, we were just chatting with that about somebody, right? It's like it was super, super cold here. Yes, was it? Yes, just yesterday. Just yesterday. It was like winter, winter, winter. And everybody's like, that's it, I'm done. And then, it's like, yeah, we need to just enjoy the coolness because before we know it, it's going to be 40 degrees and we're all going to be melting.
Hmm.
So it's one way or the other, right? Nikki
It's
says,
been a
oh,
really mild start to March here, so
but see, that's not, oh, see, that's, oh, no, no. Well, I didn't
in
really
like
pay
a lion
attention.
out like a lamb.
Yeah, I think ours came in like a lion because that last weekend was really, it was storming. So that's good. So it'll go out like a lion, it came in like a lion, it'll go out like a lamb. So maybe we'll just have winter and now we'll just gradually go into spring. That would be
We've
good.
had we've had so much melt. There's bare concrete.
Oh, wow. Yeah,
It's not normal. It's the new normal here. I don't like it, but it is the new normal here.
yeah. All right. So I saw Diane said in here. Where did I see?
Dinner's done.
Oh, Nikki. Oh, you're all done. Nikki said I started making fruit to go. Oh, with Marble Hungry Hungry Caterpillar. And the apple I made is the biggest apple I've ever seen. Well, that'll be fun. Sure, send me a picture, Sam. Hi, Diane. I just knew I saw a message in here from Diane. Oh, Nikki says that's true about being 42. Last year when I was 41, oh yes, I almost died, but I'm still not well, but alive. And
Take
there's
what you can get.
that's right, because yes, it's I know we don't want to be depressing, but it is true, right? I mean, we all know it, right? It's you don't want to take anything for granted and just make the most of what you've got in the moment, right? That's right.
Now we
So,
can sock knit. Woohoo. We've got some decisions to make. We need to decide on what we're working on this month.
We do. But I got to tell
Get
you
back
about
to the grind.
you're gonna like Mary's comment here.
I'm with you.
Mary says she is on the last section of her Choose Your Own Adventure shawl,
Heck yeah, go you.
which of course is Jocelyn's design. That is
It's a big
so
shawl. Like
that's
it's a beefy boy. She is drama. Having said that, when it was like minus 30, my God, it was nice to wear.
yeah, exactly right. So there's
I was like,
the
oh,
pros,
it's cold. I'll just wrap myself up in half a blanket. Let's
yes.
go.
And then you think about that half a blanket that seemed to take forever to make, and then all of
Oh,
a sudden you're like so thankful you spent all that time and stuck with it.
oh, it's just people are just like, oh, it's so long. How did you get it finished? I'm like, finished. I have to do it twice if it's a design, folks.
That's true.
Twice.
That's true. Gotta make sure you gotta
So
knit
yeah,
it.
no, I definitely finished the Juju Adventure Shawl. I bugged Diana. We set end dates. She has to be done the Choose Your Own Adventure sweater so that I can get it out to testers. I gave her a
Yes.
deadline. I gave her a very serious deadline and went, no more
Yeah.
excuses. You're out of time. It's done by this date because the next day the emails go out.
Ooh, yeah.
So we'll see how that does. Because I'll be sending out to the people who are pattern testing for the larger sizes first. They'll get more time to knit,
Yeah.
and then it'll go out to the regular size range
Yeah.
a few
That
weeks later.
makes sense.
So,
You guys, I'm finishing around and I
so
think
next step is to find some wonderful women to test the larger sizes
okay, yes. Oh, Sam is sending
and finish my second version, which I have to put on the needles.
that's
Actually,
exciting.
that's a very good option. Did I want to do the Choose Your Own Adventure round two as one of my? I could do it as one of my options.
Ooh, you could.
I
Should I go
could.
grab some projects?
Absolutely.
All right, let me just slip stitch my last thingy to my thingy.
Yeah, yeah, I'm with you. That actually made sense to me. That's probably not a good sign.
Slip stitch my last my slip stitch into my last
Chain.
chain. Yeah, into the chain.
Yeah.
My
And
that
then
my
you do
last
a slip stitch up and then cut your work, pull yarn through.
yeah, that's
I've
exactly
made a
right.
lot of granny squares.
Yeah.
It's it's
I
almost like I've been doing it for a while. God, granny
I have
squares.
made more granny squares this year than I have in my whole entire life. And I have to say, these little itty bitty ones, just like this,
They're
two
very
round,
cute.
they are really cute. But you would be like joining for 100 years if you just did little itty bitty squares, so right?
I know, because I've done a queen size bedspread using 3 round granny squares in a kaleidoscoping, shifting shades
Ooh,
of blue. So from palest blue to darkest blue back to palest blue.
it would be really nice
Out.
though.
It was gorgeous. I am never doing it again that way. Ever.
All right,
No.
you guys chat. Mary,
Okay.
okay, so Mary's asking you a question here. Okay,
Sure.
let me see. Let me see. Let me go. Mary says, yes, she's on the last one. Carol says, she's crocheting a square 64. Oh,
Nice.
Jude says she may join in the Zoom.
Okay.
Oh, from up a ladder painting. Okay, well, be safe. Put us on and listen. How's that, Jude?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Make sure you
Okay, so
focus on what you're doing in that case.
that's right.
But lurk, as they say. Please,
Yeah.
please lurk.
Yeah. Okay, so Mary asks, are you designing another one? So I choose your own adventure. So I'll let you chat about that. I'm gonna go grab some projects and I will be back.
Betcha. I'll
Okay.
hold down the fort. We'll get through the Choose Your Own Adventure stuff, and if we've got time, I'll tell you the woes of the pepper shaker. So, the Choose Your Own Adventure shawl was a design between me and Diana. The key components were me and Diana picked our favorite lace patterns, and we decided on a wrap shawl. It's not a mystery anymore. It's been out for 2 years. And we made little quizzes like the Choose Your Own Adventure books, where you get to a certain point in the book, and then you would choose what your character does. So we did a Jocelyn versus Diana rap style situation. So are you more of a Jocelyn or more of a Diana? This time around, we're doing the same thing, but we're doing it for sweaters. So while we have fairly similar tastes, we both like semi-relaxed fits. We're both comfortable with top down. I have a love for V-necks. Diana has a love for crew necks. And again, we still like slightly different lace patterns and different texture patterns. So we've done the same thing again, and now we're making sweaters, which for me is it's a lot. Diana's never done garment design, so like we knew the process was going to take a while, but it's the same idea. Are you a Jocelyn or are you a Diana? So you get to have the little quizzes to make the decisions on the style of sweater, on the different text, on the texture, and then on your lace options. And then we've got included instructions for adding length to the arms or to the torso if you need to, as well as shaping for certain things. So, like, depending on what it is, we try to make it as adaptable as possible for people. So it's a beefy document and it's not one document, it's three. So like the quizzes are separate from the primary choices. So it's got quizzes as your first document. The second document is all the options. So you can check them off and mark them down. And then the third and fourth are the two sweaters themselves. That way you don't have to try to scroll through all of the crew neck instructions if a V neck is what you're making. So, a la the Tolsta tank, which is an amazing pattern design, we have several documents on the go at the moment. The quizzes are done. I've finished the first go at my sweater, so I'm doing a second go at my sweater, and Diana's finishing hers. Then we can get it out to testers. However, if you do the math, that's two different base sweaters, and each of them two different textures and four different lace options. So do the math on how many variations you can make from that. The answer is a lot. There's going to be a lot of very individual sweaters going on out there.
That's really exciting. So Mary
Yeah.
also, I don't know if you answered this or not. She asked what weight of yarn.
DK.
Okay.
DK. Yeah, it's my first one I did for DK. I'm making one in a fingering weight, but I knit so tight that I can make DK weight sweater patterns on a fingering weight yarn and get the same fabric. Like I am a very tight knitter. So it's
Yes,
gonna be
you
20 stitches over
are.
4 inches. So my second version is gonna be fingering weight because that's the weight of yarn I tend to wear the most throughout, and I want to be able to wear this as often as possible. So I had to go to a lighter yarn. So I used a bunch of scrap yarn for the DK for the first round through. So this time around, I'm just making my pattern and I'm just following the instructions as written to make sure they're clear. And if at any point I have to stop and go, what? That means the instruction's not clear and I have to change it. It's why you end up making it twice. Once while you write it, and then a second time to see if you can follow your own instructions.
Right.
And then it goes out to testers for them to go, ha ha ha, grammar error.
Yeah.
Oh my God, there's so many grammar errors. Jocelyn is not English. It's a sub dialect of English, known to very few. Even fewer have proficiency, and I'm running at half speed. So like only my mom is an expert in Jocelyn because my mom can handle me at full volume, full speed, and caffeinated, which
Oh my
is
God.
2 to 3 times faster than I'm currently speaking. And space cadet, like I jump all over the place when I'm caffeinated because I can't focus.
Hey, you
So
guys.
be glad you get a filtered Jocelyn that Asa is corrected into mostly English by the time you guys get it, because Asa is an expert at Jocelyn as well.
I don't know what that says when she can translate your English better than you can.
Yep. It's a thing.
Oh, hey,
It's fine.
oh, hey, Diane. Oh, Mary says I'm interested in test knitting if you need more.
Yes, when we're ready for test sinners, don't worry, I'll let you guys know here, and I will let everybody know on the Northern Is
Yeah.
podcast. The only thing I'm a stickler about is has to be by email. I will not track people down on other circuits. So when I say this is how to do it, I mean this is how to do it. I
Okay.
will I will reply, but I have to keep all the testers in one spot. Because if you think about it, I have two testers at every size.
Yeah, so
Now,
you
if
got
you go
a lot
from
of
38 to 62, that's a lot of peeps to answer questions to.
yeah.
Yeah. So
Okay. I'll see if that
I
works for Mary.
I'm picky about it being via the email because
Well,
I need a way to
yeah,
track it.
that
I
may
need a way
be
to track it.
okay. Well, we'll see. We'll see what Mary says.
Yeah.
Um, Okay, so before we start talking about our projects we're going to pick, I'm going to let me show
Mm.
you Sam's picture. So,
Oh,
Sam has
yes.
been learning how to do double knitting.
Oh,
And
lovely.
yes, so she has done a dishcloth, just doing one color on each side. And then on Thursday, we got her going, putting a column, switching colors in the middle.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so
Oh,
there,
she's coming
Sam,
along lovely.
looking great. You got the hang of it. It's one of those things that's easy. It's one of the things when you're trying to explain it,
Sounds
it
complicated.
sounds more complicated than it really is once you get going on it. So, Sam, fantastic.
It's like
Fantastic.
brioche. If you take out the stupid bark burp thing and just do it as a brioche yarn over brioche,
Yeah.
oh my God, your life is much easier if you just don't
Yeah.
use the acronym and just do the instructions.
Yeah. I have to say
I
I've
don't,
never
I don't like the acronym for it.
I don't, and I don't use it either. I just say brioche knit and brioche pearl.
Yeah,
So,
that just
but
makes
yeah, I
way
guess
more
you just
sense. Makes way more sense. Yeah,
yeah,
double knitting's the same way. Like it sounds complicated, then you sit there and then you do it, you're like, haha, never mind.
I know. But it's fun, right? Because it's one of those things when people look at it, they're like, "You did what?"
It's
And
super
then
impressive looking.
yeah. And it's like, yeah, it's really not that. I mean it is. And when you get into like more like really more elaborate patterns, then yeah, you really have to be paying attention. But
Yeah,
you got to learn, just step by step. So yeah,
one
Lynn,
step at a
you were
time.
so right. Lynn says, Sam, you are very talented. I hope you realize that. That is
So
very
good.
true. Yes,
So
Sam does
good.
amazing work with her knitting,
She
you guys.
does. Absolutely. Absolutely.
All
All right.
right.
Shall we vote for some stuff?
Sure, I grabbed.
Ooh.
So I probably can't put a dishcloth in the voting, can I?
I feel like for a whole month that might be a cop out, given that we all know you're not in Sock Madness. No, if you were in Sock Madness, absolutely.
I know, sock madness,
But you're
but
not in this year.
I'm not. But that's okay. I'm not sad about it because
Ah, you're not gonna make it every year. You gotta try.
oh,
That's the best you can do.
so far I seem to be every other. So,
Yeah,
and this is
that's
the other.
it
But
makes sense.
I did bring the sock up here. This could be.
You could have the finish this the pair of socks as your thing.
I could. I could.
You could,
So there is
because it does
sock
have that
madness.
fun cutting part to it, doesn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yes.
you're not. Oh my God. So Mr. Diana's husband, is in our Patreon Discord chat.
Yeah.
He's her husband. Of course, he can be in the Patreon Discord chat. It's absolutely a thing. I think it was Karen posted her socks because she got her sock done for Sock
Yeah.
Madness. So she posts this big long one tube sock
Yeah.
situation. I was sitting there chatting, and then one of the other Patreon members comes in and was like, "You know what I saw when I opened this up? It wasn't a sock." I'm like, "Oh no." And like the 14-year-old boys, we are all in that chat.
Yes.
All of the
Yes.
male member jokes started to roll in, and Mr. Diana participated and could put
Yeah.
his little 2 cents in there. And I was just like, "Oh, the timing! Oh, the timing!" Like the problem is you can't unsee it. You
Well, I
can't
know.
unsee it once it's pointed out to you. Like,
But
"Oh
yes,
no!"
I know. But oh well, you might as well have fun with it, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Oh, I know. So I
That was
do. I
so
have
good.
Sock Madness socks.
Okay.
Yeah. I got
So
Sock Madness
you got
socks.
a sock option.
I have two sock options because
Two sock
I
options.
think this is a sock. So this is a sock that I started back January 20th, and I have a beautiful cuff.
Okay. We see that cuff.
And
We're liking the color. It's a really nice color.
it is, isn't it? It's fantastic.
It's a really
So
nice color. I like that color a lot.
there's the pink socks, there's the
Mhm.
Sock Madness socks,
Okay.
and I
Okay.
have a shawl.
Ooh, all right. What's
It
the
is,
shawl
I
option?
was kind of joking about the dishcloth because it's not really fair, but it is sitting here in my bag. Entrelac, if that makes you
Ooh,
change your mind, because I'd really like
no. Really? And again, this was if you were in Sock Madness and it was your Sock Madness year, my response would be like, yeah, no, do the dishcloth. It's totally fine. It's not a problem. You a busy woman.
Yeah, I know.
But I'm like, on a non-Sock Madness here, an Entrelac dishcloth is a weekend.
Yeah, it should be. It should be. You're
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
So I've got the start, my itty bitty bitty. If you look super duper close, you can
Danny,
see
Danny, whiny,
I have a
teeny
little
tiny.
itty bitty start on my son of a nutcracker shawl.
Oh, right. I'd forgotten about that.
Yeah, so this is the Leo and Roxy
Oh, right.
Christmassy yarn.
I like that yarn.
I know, me
So
too.
pretty.
So that's one shawl or Sock Madness socks or the pink socks. Those are the three.
Okay.
What do you guys
Um,
think? I will count votes as they wildly come in as you all are picking.
I will refrain from voting in case we need a tiebreaker.
Okay. Well,
I'll
nobody's
do it
voting
that way.
yet. So I'm sure they're
That's okay.
all thinking about it like
Well, and
seriously.
there's a delay, right,
It's
between when we
like,
talk and when YouTube
and it's
has the
like,
info show up.
and I'm sure the big dilemma is they're like, Louise, we want you to be successful. Do we say do the Sock Madness socks or do you do the pink ones
Like,
because they're just
do
plain?
we? Are you sure?
And a shawl is a whole shawl. Like
Because
really,
I feel like part of me is mean. And my first vote is, uh, what's the bear challenge?
I don't know, Sock Madness socks maybe or the shawl. Oh, okay. So we've got
That
um
too mean?
um oh Susanna, good. So you stayed late, but I'm glad you're out of there. Nikki says Sock Madness sock. So it gets done before the flow of the pattern leaves your mind. You know what? You're right. Because if I
That's
leave
not a
it too,
bad.
yeah, because if I
That's a
leave it
good
too long,
argument.
it may never ever get done. So, okay,
Yeah.
so one for
Okay.
sock. Okay, I've got three projects in two hands. Okay,
Okay.
we can keep track of this.
Sure.
Sock Madness. Therese, one and one. Therese says shawl. Cindy says sock madness. Emma says pink sock. Oh,
Hang on.
Mary.
I'll be pink sock.
Okay,
I'm
there's
pink sock.
okay, and Mary also says pink sock. Liz says sock madness. Carol says sock madness. Sam votes first pink sock and sock madness.
Do we allow
Jude
for double voting?
says, um, that's right. So I think Jude is saying sock madness socks because she's also said if you put it down, you'll be done.
It's
Diane
it's a valid argument.
Diane says sock madness socks. It's kind of looking like sock madness. I've
Yeah,
run out
I
of
feel like
fingers.
shawl and pink socks are out of the running. It's been
I
a
think
lot of sock
so.
madness.
Louise said sock madness. Lynn says sock madness. All right, you guys want to see me cut my yarn, don't you?
Yeah.
Susanna
Feel
says
like
sock
yeah,
madness. Okay.
yeah.
Yes. Okay. Sock madness sock it is. All right, this makes me almost think like I'm back in sock madness. I have a deadline again
You do.
of like
It's a much more relaxed deadline.
have a whole month and I have one sock that's almost done. I only have a sock and a half to go.
Well,
No,
if you can do a
not even that. The leg's almost finished. I have like a little like a third of the leg and a cuff, and then I'm get to do the
so
second
if you've got a sock and a third, and you
one.
did two-thirds of a sock in 1 week, you can totally do a sock and a third in a month.
Yes, I should.
Okay, okay.
You would be correct.
Um, we need to
All right,
narrow
you
down the categories. We got to start with categories. I'm
guys.
either doing a garment, a shawl, or a sock, but I need to know if it's a garment, shawl, or sock, and then we have options in those categories.
I don't know.
I mean everything. Like I pulled out everything.
Do do you go sock and we both do socks?
Or do we do something
Or
different to have some variety? Like, do we want to see me work on a sweater this month? I've got a couple of shawls on the go.
I'm kind of leaning towards sweater.
Totally fair. I
Yeah, what do you
have
guys think? Which
three, two on the needles, one on the hook, a design on the hook, and I want to cast on Monday. So that's very fair. Very fair.
oh,
But I wasn't sure. So I was like, we'll do categories and then I will just
okay.
grab the items
So
for
let's
the
see.
categories.
Diane said a garment, so I guess
Okay.
that is a sweater.
Hmm.
Oh, Emma says sock for Jocelyn. Let's make it a little competition.
Fair.
Mary says garment. Two
Okay.
for garment, one for sock.
Mm-hmm.
Cindy says sweater. I think that's
Okay.
three for sweater, one for sock.
Mm-hmm.
And because April for Fiber Friends is sock month too.
It
So
is.
maybe,
It is.
oh, Liz says sweater.
Okay.
I think it's leaning towards sweater for you.
It is. We're 4-1.
Oh, Nikki says socks and Diane says socks.
Okay, now we're 3-4.
Yep. Oh, oh, Sam says sweater.
5-3.
Pravina says sock. 5-4.
Ooh,
Oh, this is neck and neck. Lynn says
close.
sweater.
That's 6-4.
6-4. Is there any other votes or is that it? Does sweater win?
Technically 7-4 because you would have voted sweater, you said.
I would have voted sweater.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, Susanna says sock.
Ooh. That's still
Seven,
5 to
five.
7.
Okay. All right. So maybe it looks like sweater is going to be your project. Now we just need to determine which one.
I got two options while everybody votes. We have
Okay.
a mallow cardigan
Ooh,
and we
yeah.
have a wood woes. Let me go grab them.
Ooh, and we have both voted on those both before. Okay, Tree said sweater. So yes, it's looking like sweater is the clear winner here. Wood Rose and what was the other one she just said?
Mallow.
Mallow, that's it. I'm like, I know. We've talked about both of these before. Tammy. Oh, that's a good. Tammy says you should put numbers on them and then roll a dice.
I have done that.
Yeah, that works too. Hi, Tammy. Did I tell you I sent you an email for tomorrow's crochet check-in? There's a couple people I have not. Um, Anyways, I think like three more than three-quarters of you. There's just a handful. I just have to double check some emails and I'll send
Oh,
out
that
the
wood rose is buried.
Wood Rose and Mallow. Okay, so you said one's
Buried, I tell
crochet.
you.
Is the Mallow crochet?
These are both knitted.
Oh, these are in both knit. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I was like, then we have crochet versus knit. Let's take that out of the equation. We're just gonna do knit.
Well, hi. Okay, so who is Rip It and So On? I like your name.
Is that a username? That's an amazing username.
I know, right? Rip it and so on.
What?
I like it.
That's
Rip it
so
and knit
good.
on, rip it and quilt on, rip it and crochet on. I like it.
So here's the wood woes.
Oh, look at
So
that
everybody
green.
can remember.
Oh, I
It's
remember that
this, it's
green.
it's the I am the Borg colorway from Fireweed Fiber Co.
Yeah, that's Wood
Yeah, yeah,
Rose.
yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. That's the wood woes. And
I
then the
like it.
mallow. Hang on. I got hair and project
I'm
bags
sure I'm
everywhere.
not even gonna like mallow at all.
Oh heavens, no. Why would you
And there'll
like
be
the
no
mallow
competition.
cardigan?
We'll just go with Wood Rose,
None
I'm
whatsoever.
sure.
Yeah. No, I feel like
Because
it's a
you would not
foregone
have picked
conclusion.
pretty yarn for it too, would you?
Oh, heavens, no. Why would I do something like that? Then there's the mallow.
Oh, this was your 2 week sweater challenge.
It was the 2 week sweater challenge sweater. I had to
This
put it away
is
for a week and a bit, and I'm not angry at it anymore. So,
that makes a big difference. Ooh, you guys. Okay, what?
so we've got some moody greens, moody dirt greens, or some really nice mid to light toned blues.
It's lovely.
Uh-huh, uh-huh, uh-huh.
Um, oh yeah, so while we need to guess on Sam's dishcloth count. So
Ooh,
start to
it's true,
think
we
of a
do.
number as we're thinking about Jocelyn's two sweaters. So what do we do? The test knit
My God, I got
mallow
just stuff everywhere.
or the gorgeous wood rose? Oh, here
They're
they
both
come.
pretty.
Okay, one vote for mallow, one for wood rose. Mary says the green one. That's wood rose. Cindy says mallow. Diane says mallow. Um, Lynn says mallow because Aaron needs it.
because she needs it by August. But yes, no, you are correct.
Okay, Mallow's ahead. I'm at 4-2. You're at 4-2. All right,
I'm 42.
we can count the same way. Um, Therese says Mallow. Louise says Mallow. Liz says Mallow.
7.
Emma says Mallow. Nita says Mallow.
All right.
Susanna said the green one. Oh,
Woo,
that's the other.
Susanna, woohoo!
Icky says Mallow. Pravina says Mallow.
Okay, the Mallow's at 11. The Mallow wins. I'm out of fingers, guys.
We're over 10, it automatically wins because you're out of fingers.
I'm out of fingers at that point.
All
10 to
right.
3, we weren't coming back. I
No,
love the Woodwoes,
Woodrose.
but we weren't coming
Oh,
back.
how long? When did you start Woodrose? Because it's been in the voting couple times.
Sometime early last year.
Okay.
Yeah,
So, well,
it's the shoulder. We're at the shoulder stitches. I have to get past those shoulder stitches, and they're so long. The rows are so long. I'm like, ugh.
well, then that means we're going to see it again, which is lovely because that yarn
Possible.
is gorgeous.
Oh yeah, no, it's super pretty. Super pretty.
Yeah, Cindy says I do love the green yarn though. Yeah, I know it is. That
It's
yarn is
that it's
gorgeous.
that Aran yarn. I
It's
can't help
amazing.
myself. I love the Aran yarn so much.
So, so fun. All right. So I've got Sock Madness. You've got your 2 week sweater. Look at that. We are
Sure
both
does.
back at doing projects that were like a timed deadline.
I know.
Isn't
I
that
know.
interesting?
The
And now
theory
we have the
is
whole
now
month.
that I'm on. Oddly enough, if you want to know what row I'm on the lace charts, the answer's 31. Don't ask me why I remember things like that, but I do.
Well, I'm glad you do, because if you didn't, that would make things just trickier to have to figure
I'd
out
have to
what
count.
to order.
I'd have to count up the rows, right? Like, so that would just take a few moments, but
Yeah,
nope, I remember it's row 31 is what I'm on.
that's good. Well, I am glad that you remember.
So am
Yay,
I.
okay, so we've got our projects.
This is good.
Sock Madness. Yes, I have not knit on the Sock Madness sock at all this week. So I feel like rested and ready to pick it up again and carry
I
on.
mean, I'm working on a sock right now, so
Well, so that you've got your in between project. Do some on the sweater, then go back to your sock.
I like having a sock or on stockinette in the round, some sort of super not pay attention knitting at the computer desk for when I'm editing and doing stuff on the computer
Yeah,
and waiting for things to
yeah,
process. A sock fits the bill really well. A sock
absolutely
fits the bill
does.
really well.
Okay. Oh, who said um yes, Sam, keep going with your double knitting, of course.
Yeah.
Lynn said she's looking forward to seeing the mallow shape up. It looks really nice.
It's
Yeah.
my second time making the mallow. I've made it before, so like it's a gorgeous cardigan pattern. It's very nice.
Yeah, it'll be nice to see it. What did I do? I've got yarn here. Gonna carry on, do another round, say goodbye to my cute little granny square. Make it big.
Make it big.
Make it big. Yeah. So is anybody close to finishing any of their projects? I need to go in. Nikki, do you know, have you seen a picture of the next Sock Madness sock? I haven't looked. I haven't looked at all this week for anything Sock Madness. So I feel like I want to do that too and see where they are, what they're working on.
Did you know that we're on the internet?
Oh, are you just getting a notification now?
No, I'm just looking at my phone, which is on silent, so I had the image there. And I'm like, no, no, I know, I know. It's because my brain's like, oh, we're closing in on that hour, so I know we're gonna get ready to wrap up here. We should pick our mid-month motivation.
We should. We should. We should definitely look at that. I'm just looking. Mary asked, is Wood Woes on Ravelry?
Yes, it is by Barocco. yarns, so it's a free pattern.
Oh,
There's a pullover short sleeve tee version called the Marsh. So it's I first made the pattern when Barocco was running the marshmallow along because you could make the marsh or the mallow. Marsh, get it? Marshmallow. Yeah. Yeah. Cute. It's cute alliteration. Same lace panel, just as a pullover version,
that's
which you could easily add sleeves to if you wanted to. I'm doing the cardigan version. But yeah, no, she's available on Ravelry
all right.
for free.
So I guess that oh, okay. Okay. So wood and so so which one? The mallow is on there for free?
They're both for free.
Oh, they
They're
both
both
are.
both for free.
Oh, well, there you go. Mary, you could just pick both of them. Um, okay, so let's see here. Susanna, I'm going to be doing square 21 because I did square 22, forgetting that and you skipped ahead one. That's all right.
Technically, it puts our mid-month motivation on the 21st of this month. Does that work for you?
21st. What is that? March 21st?
Hmm. Because then we'd be doing our check-in on the 4th of April, which is
That keeps
every
us on
two
track.
weeks. So like it keeps us every other week.
Yes.
That just works out.
I
Ooh,
think
March the
that
4th.
does.
April 4th, that's going to be a busy day for me.
Okay, let me put you in my calendar.
Absolutely. My mom's cataract surgery is on the 4th of April, so
Oh,
there'll be lots of phone calls between family members that day.
yes, that'll be busy.
Oh yeah.
All
Oh yeah.
right. Jocelyn and Friends, Friday night,
Absolutely. That
March
way, it's in
1st.
the calendar and we know what we're doing.
I know. Good
Ah,
planning. I'm glad you're on top of that.
I've discovered my life runs a bit smoother if I plan in advance.
Oh, it is very true. Being organized is a good thing.
Oh, it helps. It helps so much.
So, Emma said she's done 48 of 143 granny squares for her blanket. Um, all the squares are the same, thankfully. Oh, that makes it easy. That makes it easy.
I am 3 hours
Oh,
behind my hour every day challenge.
well, that's not bad. You can catch that up.
Well, I had 14 at the end of the 2 week sweater challenge, so I've eaten a lot of that backlog up.
You've done well.
Yeah.
Oh, Jude says she still can't pick up a hook or a needle without pain. Uh, current to-do list hasn't helped. At least I can use the other hand for painting. That's
No.
true. Oh, you
Gotta
sent me a message. Okay, Sam.
not don't knit and crochet if it hurts. Don't do that. Don't do that. That's
No,
bad.
you always want to, yeah, let it heal.
Yeah.
Said I completely frogged a sweater I started for my granddaughter and restarted it. It's a bottom up cardigan by Drops. Oh
Okay.
shoot. So was it gonna be too small or is it looking on track now? Oh, Sam, what is my guess for your dishcloths? 45.
I have no idea, Sam.
Yeah, I think I'm pretty sure she's in the 40s. I don't know, 40 or something. Something. I don't know. The number just keeps getting bigger all the time. It's hard.
Yeah.
I'm struggling to get one dishcloth done, one entrelac dishcloth done, you guys. But that's okay. That won't take me long. That'll be a movie, a Netflix night
Yeah.
and get
Well,
that.
I wanted to use the yarn as it came in this year from Erin because I got the Erin Club yarn for the year.
Yeah.
It's Jurassic Park. I
Oh,
had to get it. I had to get it.
yeah.
And then well, I didn't pull. Erin pulled 12 skeins out of my stash and made up 12 wrapped yarns for me to
Yeah.
open every year. And I opened them up in about the middle of the month. So I opened up February's in the middle of February and I haven't even casted those on yet. So I'm like, okay. February's from Erin I can't cast on because I decided that's the color I want the sweater quantity of because I really love February's.
Okay.
It's a tealy green dinosaur color, like
That
like
sounds
it
fun.
is the T-Rex dinosaur color. So I need a sweater out of that. And I found the sweater I want, so I need to check yardages and blank the order. So at least that's delayed. But now my brain's like, yeah, but you got the Woodwoes from Star Trek. You have a sweater quantity of Don't Speak Latin in front of the books from Buffy. You need to get Holland Keister on some of these colors. So I think I'm gonna try to find a sweater pattern that I like for the Don't Speak Latin in front of the books,
Okay.
and cast that on for my birthday.
Oh, that would be
Like my
fun.
birthday cast on, I think. Is what
I
I want
like
to try
that.
to do. So
That
wish
sounds
me luck.
good.
I'm gonna Ravelry deep dive. That won't go poorly at all. I had thought maybe that summer sweater that you casted on Monday, because it's
Yeah, yeah,
DK
yeah.
weight, right? And
Yes.
it's it's that garter top piece and then it's stockinette underneath. So I'm not sure if I like it, but I think it would look really good with variegated yarn. And I obviously have a variegated yarn. So I'm not 100% sold yet on it, but I am thinking about it.
Or, well, I say go for it. Oh, Pravina's finished knitting a body for her teddy bear.
Ooh.
Oh, Kim says I dislike drops patterns.
I personally have a very large problem with Drops's
Yeah.
company policies. I have a very big problem with them, so like I don't use them, mostly because I
Yeah.
heavily disagree with their practices.
Yeah, I've heard a few things and
But I'm not everybody else, and everybody needs to make their own decisions on that. So
well, I'm kind of like Kim. I have knit from their patterns before, and I always find that yeah, they're Kim says it's confusing. I find that there's mistakes or just yeah, I always seem to have a little bit of difficulty with their patterns. So, um yeah, but I'm sure there's lots that are fine.
there's
So
too
well,
many rumors and too many claims of pattern like intellectual property theft.
yeah,
I'm not comfortable with it.
yeah.
So I don't
Same.
use them.
Yes, I have heard that about them too. So yes, everybody's gonna
Makes
make
me
their own choice
hesitant.
on that. Yeah. Pravina's, yes, working on a teddy bear. That'll be so cute. Um, oh, Susanna, which pattern? Susanna's asking, what is the pattern? Oh, is it the drops pattern that Kim's working on? Okay, we'll see if that's what Susanna's looking for. I know, but I can't wait to see all of the toy knitting that everybody's going to be doing. So if you're working on toys, go post some pictures in the Fiber Friends tonight or tomorrow over the
That'd be
weekend.
super
'Cause I
good.
would love to see some in progress pictures of some of these cute toys. I'm
I've
gonna,
pulled out the bin of doom as my bin of my worsted weight acrylic scraps.
yes.
So I'm gonna see if I've got what colors I've got in there, and if I've got a good color for the tissue box, and the dumpster fire, Steffi.
Okay.
So
You
I'd like to do
picked
those.
two super fun projects. I can't wait
I
to
had
see
to pick. I had to pick toy things that work for me. So that's
that.
what I did.
Well, I mean, and that's part of the fun, right? Is seeing what everybody picks because it's oh, not mallow, can't find. Okay, so so Susanna's looking for mallow. How is it spelled?
Oh, Susanna, I'll send you a link on Discord. I'll DM you.
Okay. Okay. Sam, did I read your last comment? Oh, she's gonna have 45 done on Sunday night. I love how Sam has this whole process of various ones cast on and you
Hang on,
can
I gotta get close to my
plan
screen.
out
I'm listening.
45 on Sunday. That's amazing. Good, good, good. That's exciting. Okay, I'm gonna have another round done here shortly. Talking and crocheting isn't my strong suit here. Jesus, that's a lot, Sam. Good progress. Yes. Dinosaurs. Oh, Susanna, you crocheting dinosaurs? That'll be fun. Oh, Susanna says thank you, Jocelyn.
No problem. I'm
Kim?
actually starting the process right now, hence the looking at the screen. So I remember
Okay,
what it is that I'm
perfect.
doing.
I know. That's okay. You do that and send it to Susanna. So Kim says the drops pattern I'm making is Wonder Waves. Oh, your granddaughter
Wonder
chose the
Wave.
pattern. Nice. Well, that'll be lovely. And yes, hopefully you got all the kinks worked out and know what they're asking, and now you'll be able to just knit it up super speedy. That's great. Well, I think the rest of my night is pretty much, I don't know. I mean, now I'm kind of thinking about doing Sock Madness socks. I maybe I'll finish this block. I do like these pinks. See if I can get a couple more squares done maybe before our crochet chat tomorrow afternoon. And
All right.
anyways.
Let's see if I can get this link for poor Susanna.
Oh, Susanna said she's found some really cute patterns crochet in Hexes. Oh, don't need to start talking about Hexes. Oh my gosh. Mary, oh, she finished her fish. She's
Oh,
a
gorgeous.
rainbow. I'll post tomorrow. Okay, yeah, I want to see that, Mary. Lynn says, Susanna, can you let me have, oh, the spelling too? I'd like to take a look at the mallow as well.
No,
Okay.
it's an algorithm thing.
And you said the mallow the Barocco?
It's by Barocco.
Yes, because it was the marsh.
The marsh is the pullover, the mallow is the cardigan. So because it is such a common name, I always end up putting in mallow and Barocco, and then it gets mad and goes, "Do you mean this?" And I go, "Yes," because I always spell Barocco wrong.
Oh, yeah, maybe search Barocco. Maybe it'll come up that way. Susanna, the crochet chat tomorrow is 1 o'clock Eastern or 12 Manitoba Jocelyn time.
That one work?
Can we?
Okay. The two responses. Barocco designs mallow. Barocco designs marshmallow. Ha ha ha! I found it. So mallow and Barocco. Put those two words in. You will get two results.
So how do you
And one of
spell
those
mallow?
results. Oh, Mallow.
Mallow.
W. Yeah, but because if you do that, the word mallow is so common, you'll get a bazillion responses. So I put mallow space Barocco and it pops
Okay.
up because it's by Barocco Designs, right? And then if I go over here and I click this button, and then I go over here and I click this button, and then I find Susanna in this very long list of friends. Found Susanna. And then
Yes. So do you have it in your Ravelry page, Jocelyn?
there we go. I think I made a Ravelry project page for it ages ago when I did the
Okay.
first one.
So people, if they
Don't
searched you,
quote me. They might be able to find it.
okay.
It might be there. Hang on.
Okay, but
For
so
fun, I have not done one for the one I'm currently working on. So you know what I'll do? I will just make a project page for it right now.
okay. There you
I'll go
go.
make a project page.
That'll
Cast it
fix
on.
that.
Then that way, it can just be there for people to find if they're like you don't have to be friends with me on Ravelry to find it, right? Because it's obviously it's fine.
Yeah. And so was it under
Amber
um
Dragon.
Amber Dragon?
Yeah, so AmberDragun, and it's a picture of my face. My facey face. But there you go. I made a project page for it. I don't know if I'll ever do
Okay.
anything with that project page, but there is at least a project page in existence now.
Oh, Jude says, I think I found it from Northern Knit show notes.
Also a very good option because Diana is amazing and she makes sure that the Northern Knits show notes and stuff work really well. Okay, what are you telling me, computer?
Good. Good. All right. So it looks like people are finding it one way or the other. Good. So there could be some more mallows cast on. Is that what I'm gathering from all of this?
Possibly,
interest.
which would be really good. It's a beautiful pieced sweater. So like I made my back panel match my back shoulder measurements, but I made
Hmm.
my front panels match my chest measurements, which
Hmm.
are radically different. Like I'm a 48-inch upper bust, 46-inch under bust, but I'm a 52 bust. So
Hmm.
like there is a large size difference between my rib cage and the girls. So a lot of sweaters don't fit right because they're
Right.
way too big in the shoulders if they're big enough for the front of me. So
Right.
the joy of the piecing or the piece sweaters, as I talk here, the microphone's in the wrong place. The joy of the piece sweaters is I can make the back panel the right size, but I can make my front panels the right size to match the mismatched
Right.
numbers. Then my shoulders fit properly.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Especially because it's got drop sleeves, so like you've got some wiggle room in there.
Hmm.
So I did a little bit of shaping because I've got an extreme differential, but you like it's a piece to drop shoulder sweater. It's fairly freaking forgiving, which is nice. I also didn't do the sleeves flat. I absolutely did the sleeves in the round.
Yeah, I remember you saying that.
Yeah. And no ribbing. Thank the gods, right? Like it's garter. You just do a little garter at the bottom. No ribbing, no buttons, done in pieces. The lace chart has rest rows. Every other row is just a purl.
Gotta
The
like that.
most complicated part of the lace chart is the center double decrease and then knit three together. Like it's
Well, that's pretty straightforward then.
it's a wonderfully relaxed chart pattern. It flows really well. And it's not like you get to the point and it's intense lace. The lace grows out from the center point in the middle of your back. So like the lace rows just get bigger as you go. So it's easy to track what's going on. It's a
Great.
really nice pattern. Yeah. Super cute. Also, the lace pattern's really nice in the summer because then you're like, oh, I'm a little warm. I'll go stand in the wind. And I don't
Yes,
know where you guys live, but there's nothing but wind here. And you just stand with your back to the wind, and all that lace lets all the breeze through, and you're like, oh yeah, that's better.
that's good. Yes, we're
Oh,
gonna
because
need
some
that.
days, guys, we run warm.
Oh, oh my goodness, you guys, look at this. 3 rounds.
Ah, lovely.
Yes, so
Perfect.
cute. Gonna see if I have another ball of this. I thought, yes, I do. It's gonna be, I'm sure I had 3 balls of this.
I think I got a sock.
So there,
Got a
put
heel.
there. Ooh, look at you go. That's exciting.
Shh.
Sam,
Don't
Kitchener,
tell
what is
anybody till Wednesday because I talked about it on the podcast today. It goes out on
Oh.
Wednesday. I'm
Um,
like, but it's in the round already and it's ready to go in the round because I finished the heel. I should just do the roundy part.
hmm Sam,
Mhm.
you were just follow your instructions. You did Kitchener stitch on your other projects. So once you get going, you'll remember and do just fine with it.
One step at a time. You will get through.
Cindy, what hand washed 13 pairs of socks yesterday.
Yeah, well done.
And last week she did 4 sweaters done for a
Mhm.
while. Wow, that's good. You got all of like your hand washing all done. That's good. Fantastic.
I mean, I'm getting ready to do my
Um,
seasonal washing, but I wash everything by hand, so
yes.
I'm crazy. I'm crazy.
Okay. Yep, Sam, just the same way as you did your other one. Do your 3 columns and then just do a couple of rows of one color all the way across and then just Kitchener stitch it all closed.
Beautiful.
And then you'll have another
Oh,
dish done. Yay.
that's amazing. Okay,
Oh,
we helped everybody with patterns. We have our stuff. You're working on your sock madness socks. I'm working on the mallow.
yes.
I think that's everything we needed to do today.
I think so. I think so. So we
Excellent, you
can
guys.
we can
Mostly
wrap
because I
up.
know you and I have to be on the internet tomorrow. You have to be on the internet twice tomorrow.
I
I have
do.
to be on the internet twice on Sunday, and I stream Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday on Twitch for like 4 to 6 hours.
We just live here, don't we?
We live on the internet.
We do, we do. It is true. It is so fun though. All right, well then why don't we wrap up for tonight, everybody? I'm like so excited. I'm gonna put a sticky note on my whiteboard. I woke up this morning when I was like briefly thinking about, was I supposed to have done something? And then I'm like, no, pretty sure we talked about the fact that we wouldn't, because of sock madness and sweaters and everything, we
I've done
didn't
that already.
have anything
We
set for.
didn't have anything for February. We both
Oh,
decided that was already too much going on in February, so we
yeah,
took February off.
yeah. So, but I did remember thinking this morning that I thought to myself, when this project gets voted on, I should put a sticky note on my whiteboard.
Mhm.
So when I
You remember?
forget, I can just look up there and it will be there. So I'm, I don't need a sticky note. I'm going to write it on, or I'll
I
circle
mean,
it and put a star or something.
something that I'd probably write a little note like by the Sock Madness socks, go March,
Yeah, check in.
secret check-in knitting,
Secret
or sorry, yeah,
knitting.
March
Yeah,
check-in knitting, yeah.
yeah.
Because you like otherwise you'll be looking at a week later and be like, why did I star this?
I know exactly, right? I'll be back in the same boat. Still won't know what I'm doing. You're right. I should probably do
Uh,
that.
I have to put away all the projects I pulled out and square away everything because it looks like a tornado or a
Well, yeah, if you
small
pulled
team of
everything all
toddlers has
out.
gone through my living room.
Oh
Uh,
my gosh.
I need to fix that and get ready because Saturday's a busy day.
I know. Another fun day. Oh, Lynn says she washed 22, must be socks, but in the washing machine. I love the emoji for the washing machine. That's cute.
Thanks.
So Susanna says plan for tomorrow's work at 9 a.m., squares at 11, knitting at Ancient Arts from 1 to 3:30. Oh my God. Susanna,
That's a busy
you,
day.
that is, but what a fun day, except there was
Well,
work.
except for the work part.
Except for the work part, yeah. But
Yeah,
the afternoon sounds fun.
that
That's
sounds
good.
great.
Yes, because you said the next little while is busy because is somebody off and you're kind of like doing double duty, I think.
Yeah.
Cindy says, "Oh, I have to do hand. Oh, she has a hand knit cycle, but she's scared to use it. Well, it should be good for socks." Okay, Diane, yes, we will see you tomorrow.
We'll see you guys tomorrow.
Emma, good night. I'm so glad. Oh my gosh, it's almost 2 a.m. for you. Well, then, yes, you're ready for
Oh,
good
God.
sleep.
Time for bed. Oh my God, it's
Okay.
late. It's late. We are not a romance novel. It's bedtime. Like a romance novel late. That's fine. That
All
makes sense to
right.
me.
Okay. Good, good. All right. Well, goodbye, everybody. Thanks for hanging out with us for Friday night.
Thanks
And
for suffering through my dinner.
we'll
I
see some of
appreciate
you.
it.
Yes, we'll see
Come
some of
on.
you Sunday, Monday, wherever. If you're watching Jocelyn, if you're watching
You
Cheryl,
betcha.
and Crochet
We're
Zoom
all over the
tomorrow.
place. We're all over the place. It's not, it won't
All
be
the
hard to find
time.
us.